folks. Welcome to today's market update video on the Techie Investor. Let's hope you all had a great trading day. Definitely, let's look into how the market looks and what are some of the picks that I'm looking at so that I wanted to share with you. Okay, so let's see. First, let me get to my charts. First, let's look at SPY. What is happening to SPY? SPY formed a lower low or 380.54. This was on May 20th, 2022. And from there, it went to a high of $417.44. So that means it made a move of about 135 degrees and change as per the Gann angles, which you know that we all usually talk about on Tech Investor. Then once it went there, it started going down and I was expecting it to go to 270 degrees. But it didn't happen in a single wave always, isn't it? The market always has surprises. It fell down to an angle of 225 degrees. That means from 470, it went to 269. And now it is trying to go to the angle of 0.375, which is the Fibonacci retracement that is around 294, 395, 397 area. So we might have one more of up day or something like that, and we might hit 397. So always, right, as a lot of traders do, we should look at multiple time frames. The other time frame that I'm looking at is the weekly. If you look at it, it came very close to the SMA 200, which is like a major resistance. It has crossed all the resistance of 50, 100, and now it is very close to 200. What I'm expecting is this should go to the 397. And if you look at it, the moving average 5 for this one is like around 388, and the moving average 10 is 397. So I'm expecting it to hit the moving average 10, 397, and then it goes back to the 350 area. That also coincides with the 270 degrees I'm talking about on the daily chart. That will be very good, right? So that's what we are looking at here. So the SPY is definitely has one more leg down. So we need to prepare for that leg, and then we might have an uptrend. But I have to caution, so far we don't see any signs of uptrend because there has not been a lower lows formed in recent time. Higher lows in the recent times. It has always formed a lower low. So we want to show the market how the higher low would look like. For example, I wanted to talk about some picks that we still are in an uptrend. Remember, folks, whenever the market is in downtrend, there's always some stocks going up. For example, if you look at here, I have a thing called power. If you look at it, it's a utility. So look at it. It has formed higher lows, and it is on the way up. So this is what we are looking at. But maybe it will go and touch this line before it goes back. But this is the sign of an uptrend, folks. So this is what we need to look at SPY. It is not yet there. So we need to wait for that to be formed, okay, to see that it is going. And of course, we want it to be above the moving average 10 and 20 so that we can definitely confirm that it is an uptrend. So right now, coming back to the stocks, oil seems to be in a good move. Oil has fallen down. If you see the oil, let me take this off. The oil went from, let's say this is the, I'm going to draw this line. So you see here, let's take from this trend line, right? The trend line, it went from 71 to $93. So what is happening is that comes to how much angle? It comes to 75, 79, 84, 89, and then it didn't go to 94. So it completed 180 degrees. So that means we would have expected this to fall to 270. So that means it was going down to, that means it should be around 67 area or whatever. So it is not yet, so it is around 69 area. So this is where it is, folks. So did it complete 270? Let's see, 93, it comes to difference of 5. So 88, 83, then we are seeing is 78, 74, 70. So it formed a 225 degree angle. So we might see it going up for 135 degrees. That will be from 69, 47, 73, 77, 82. So we might see 77, folks. This is the line, the trend line, and it might go down one more level down. So that is coinciding with the moving average 50, folks, on the weekly chart, which is 64.35. So this is what it is. So definitely short term, there's a lot of money to be made, but long term, guys, you got to be still cautious. There is some more legs to go down. Then on the LTHM, this is one of my favorites, which is always the lithium, which has been on an uptrend for a long time. This formed a 225-degree angle and then it's gone up. So look at it here, it went above the cloud. So the next top, it can go above, it went above the cloud, it went below the cloud on the weekly. But if you see here, from 12.5, the minimum it will go to the 0.5, that is a 50-degree retracement. So we are looking at 27.55. That is what my trend. In the long term, it is a really good in an uptrend because it is, but it might come down one more leg to this line before it starts going up. So the lithium, there's a good chance tomorrow it can go to 27.55 or above, even touch 28. So the other things that we are looking at is OXY. So if you look at OXY, OXY is also similarly, it can go to $63. So you see here, the $63. So all these stocks, which we are going to see is maybe a 50% profits on the options if you play in the money calls. So that's what we are looking at. The other stock that I'm beginning to like in the tech space is AMD. If you look at AMD, AMD has formed higher, but not in the recent times. But if you take from here, it has gone from $83 to so it went up like from 83. Let's see here, 88, 93, 98, 103, 108. It went 225 degrees, but it now wants to go down. But it crossed this line, so that is keeping me interested. Definitely AMD doesn't have a lot of room to fall, folks, but it is something to watch for. So it has a good potential of going to 128. If you see here, the 162.5, which is the golden ratio, it can go there. If you want to see near-term future also, it can go to the 112.5. See, this line would tell you how much time will it take to go there. So we might look at this on the earnings. You see here, around July, we might see 130. So this is the area that we are looking at, folks, for the AMD. So these are the things that I wanted to share today. Definitely hope you can take advantage of these picks. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, have a very profitable trading.